Hey guys, it's Gamby5874 here for another Evolution of Combat Slayer guide, and today we're going to be checking out Jungle Strykewyrms. So they're level 134, still need Slayer requirement 73 to fight them. Not much about just the standard fighting them change. They still have their special attack. However, now they're weak to stab. I believe before they were weak to slash, so that's one thing to note. So now maybe whip won't be the most productive weapon. However, they still might have a low enough defense to justify using one. So here I'm just using Karasi, just to see how it does. And so besides that, other gear, it's just basically standard melee gear as it was before. You can wear just other stuff. I know Strykewyrms have a magic attack that they tend to use, so if you want to fully protect from any damage, you might want to wear a piece of dragon hide or some form of magic resistant armor, but most of that is unnecessary. They don't hit high, and even when they do, it's kind of irrelevant because kill them fairly quick. It does take quite a few more skills to kill them than like neck reel or some other mobs I was fighting, but they are still pretty fast, simple. Drops are the same. Yay for an elite. Whoa, why did I mess that up? Yay for an elite clue scroll. There. So like you can see, they could drop elites and hards. Mostly hard clue scrolls. Otherwise, they drop a bunch of noted herbs, items, seeds. It's not really anything technically useful, but they do add up in cost, and you can make a lot of money from this task alone. Like you see my inventory, I have a lot of mithril bars. Teaks add up, and just different herbs and seeds. They just add up really quickly, and if you get lucky, you could make a ton of money from these guys. So you have to be on a Slayer task to fight these, if you didn't know, so that's the one kind of downfall of it. You can't just kind of farm these, and that is part of why the drops are so good. You also get a hex crest from them, and that's one of the parts for a full Slayer helm. It increases magic damage while on Slayer tasks. It's only like 71k right now, which isn't, I mean, honestly very good at all, but it's better than nothing. So that's one other thing to kind of look forward to on this task. As for your inventory, just Ring of Slaying, just to check how many you have left if you want. Combat Potion, I just kind of bought those just because tasks like these, I just want to start emptying that out of my bank, but just might as well use them instead of just throwing them away. You also want some form of anti-poison resistance thing. So I just bought super anti-poisons. That's basically all you need. They don't hit often, and you'll only use a few doses on a task anyway, maybe one full vial. I've only used it once. I believe I came with a 3 out of 4 filled potion. So you can do that. I wouldn't recommend bringing that totem thing from dungeoneering. It's not really worth it. It's just fairly easy task. I know you can also get holy symbols to do that. I forgot the exact way, but I know if you do a quest, you can have a holy symbol that basically unlocks that and gives you the ability to heal yourself or to remove poison from yourself. So you might want to check that out. Otherwise, honestly, you don't really need to worry about anything special for this task. You can bring a mutt bunny ip. I tend not to, just because your inventory can fill up rather quickly. So I mean, judging the amount of food you need is kind of off-putting, and you never really know how much you want or how much you should bring or anything. So I just typically don't bring a bunny ip. They don't hit high, they drop lobster and super defense potions, so that shouldn't be an issue. Also, to get here, which I sort of said earlier, the fastest way is to just teleport to mobilizing armies, run up, and then same thing with that, you could run back down to fill up your bank. It's like 10 seconds away. Really quick task, really easy task, and I enjoy all Strykewyrms. They're fun, easy, and they give you a lot of experience, so it's a good task overall. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.